Okay, so I think everyone's just about coming in now. The lines are almost full, so without further ado, we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so creating your very own golden sequence by Tom Glover. Okay, so this information which I'm going to be sharing with you is very, very powerful, and I need to make sure, and you need to make sure that you implement it straight away because it's actually the thing which got me started with internet marketing. This information which I'm going to be sharing with you right now is, the best thing which I've ever learned online, and if you implement it, you're going to start making a lot of money very, very quickly. Okay, so what are you going to learn? So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and cover what you're going to learn within this webinar. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to create your own money-making machine. Okay, so it sounds pretty good, yeah? You're going to learn how I make 80% of my income and how I'm going to give you a technique that to make money. All you have to do is copy and paste. Oh yeah, it's 100% content and 0% sales. Because as I know, you've paid a lot of money to be onto this webinar, so I'm going to deliver that value to you, and I hope that you enjoy it. Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to hit the chat box on the right hand side of your screen, and I will answer them. Okay, so as a bonus for you, if you stay to the end, which you obviously should, I'm going to give you a bonus. I'm going to give you a ton of ready-made content that I use to bring in money like crazy. All you're going to have to do is copy and paste them, and you will make serious money. It's actually the most profitable campaigns I'm going to be giving you for free within this webinar package. They're the most ones which I've spent years and years developing, and actually it's going to very, very simple. They're going to make you a lot of money. So it's taken me 3 years to perfect these emails to make sure that they convert like crazy. So you need to make sure that you stay to the end, which you obviously should. Now I'm going to be giving you all of these free bonuses for you to download and just implement them straight away. So it's very, very powerful. So first off, let me tell you a little bit who I am. For those who follow me, you obviously know who I am. But for those of you new, which I've got quite a lot on this webinar, I'm going to tell you who I am. Okay, so before I teach you how to make your own money-making machine, let me tell you a bit about me. Okay, so quickly, I just want to say also that I do find it hard to read and speak. So if I don't start making sense, so I didn't even make sense there. So if I do jump on my words or you get confused or anything, feel free to use the chat box on the right hand side where we can have our live question and answers at the end, or you can email me personally and I will email you back. Because remember, I'm going to make this year and the rest of your life most profitable for you if you stick with me. Okay? So my name is Tom Glover, and I've been making money online for 7 years now. I've been lucky enough to be able to crack the online code, quote unquote, crack the online code, and now I want to teach you how to do the same. There is no other industry like it. And what I mean by that is there's no other industry like internet marketing, okay? I make money all day, every day, even when I'm not at the computer. And when I'm on holiday, I actually make money. The other day, I went on holiday to Spain, and I actually made more money when I was on holiday than my holiday cost. How crazy is that? So I made more money while I was on a holiday, enjoying time with my family, than what the holiday cost. And I'm going to teach you that today. That is so, so powerful. There is no other industry like it. I hope you all agree with that. Just put yes, Tom, in the chat box if you agree with that. How crazy is that? I make more money when I was on holiday than my holiday cost. Okay, so I'm getting in tons and tons of yeses here. Daniel says yes, Jess says yes, Debbie says yes. There's tons of people agreeing with me, so let's move on. Okay, so however, it was not always like this. Although I live the life I want to, and I'm going to show you how you can live the same life that you deserve and want, my life was not always like this. Oh, poor me. You see, 7 years ago, I was broke. I had nothing to show for my life, and to top it all off, I was a full-time dishwasher. How embarrassing is that? I was a full-time dishwasher. That was it. Scrubbing dishes all day long. I've actually never told anyone that because it was so embarrassing. Those days I actually despised. I was so embarrassed to be a dishwasher, a full-time dishwasher. Scrubbing dishes all day long. Okay, so when I got started online, I had no experience, no technical knowledge, no money, but I managed to make it. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. So make sure you stay on. Unlike you, the chances are that you are here because you haven't made money online before. Maybe you have made some money, but you want to make more and you want to live the life which you deserve. Well, I was there once. That is why, once I cracked the online code, quote unquote, cracked the online code, I made a promise to myself that I would help as many people make an income they are proud of. So I want to help you today. So today I'm giving you an opportunity for me to help you. You know, I'm going to give you the free consultation with me. So all you have to do is contact me, and I'll give you a time where we can have a chat. And this webinar is also obviously going to help you. So I was once in your shoes, and I know how hard it is. Let me guide you to your success. That's what I have to. That's what I want to give you. I want to give you the key to your success. Does that sound fair to you? Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to have a drink quickly of my water. Okay, so let's get started. So without further ado, let me teach you how you can make your very own money-making machine. How crazy is that? You know, you can just set your machine up and it's going to run on autopilot. I'm going to teach you exactly how you can do it, okay? So just bear with me if I get my my words mixed up or I talk too quickly because I get excited, because this is so life-changing stuff and I'm going to give you the key to success. Okay, so just bear with me, please. Okay, so remember, if you stay to the end, you get my money-making machine, which I've used in the past for free. I'm going to give it to you. All you have to do is copy, paste, and you're going to succeed like crazy. So here's how it works. What would you say if you could build your own machine that when you put in 50 cents, you would get out $1 the other end? That would be good, right? What about if you put in 30 cents and you got out $1? Basically, you're going to learn how to create a machine that is going to produce all the money that you want. Of course, you need to start small, but so imagine if you could put in 50 cents and get out $1. What would you do? You'd take that $1, then wouldn't you put in $1 and you get out 2? Then you take that $2, put it in, get out 4. Then $4, 8. So you can build it up, build it, and then you're going to learn how to get the money at the front down, so you'll be able to pay 30 cents and still get out $1 more as you grow. So how crazy does that sound? You just pile in a load of money, wouldn't you, and just get it cha-ching out of the other side to make loads of money. Imagine putting $50 in, get $100 out the other side. Imagine putting $10,000 in, getting $20,000 out the other side. That is $10,000 for no work at all once you have set the system up. How powerful does that sound to you? Tell me, I challenge you to tell me another industry like it on the planet. Okay, so write in the question box, right on there, can you think of another industry? Okay, so and also tell me how powerful do you think this is? Okay? Okay, so as you can see, wait, let me just see here what. Okay, so Craig says there's no other industry like it. This is crazy, Tom. Fiona says that she's so excited about this, blah, 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 and she can't wait to hear what it is. Okay, so without further ado, let me just jump in. Okay, so right now I'm going to jump to my Paint and show you exactly how you can build your own money-making machine. Okay, let me just jump over to Paint here. I'm actually not on my computer, so just bear with me. Okay, so now I'm on Paint. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly illustrate what I meant. Okay, so you put your $1 in here, or whatever it is, but for this I'm just going to do $1. And then this $1 is basically going to go ahead and go to a squeeze page, okay? So what a squeeze page is, I've actually outlined this in Module 1, so if you haven't already checked out Module 1, go ahead and do that now. Well, obviously not now, but at the end of this webinar, which I've got for you. So here there's going to be a headline, HL. So it's going to be like a headline, maybe a bit of information in the middle, and then down the bottom of the squeeze page, I'm just quickly explain it for you. Those of you which haven't been in the game for a while, or you don't know what it is, I'm just going to go ahead and explain it quickly. So there's going to be two boxes, one for the name and one for the email. You don't have to have a name, but you can do. And here there's going to be a big button which is saying, yes, okay, let me in. What we're going to do here quickly is quickly jump over and show you a quick example. So I can't do the whole typing and thingy talking. Okay, so this is an example of one of my squeeze pages, which actually converts like crazy. See how simple that is? You know, it's got a map in the background, which is just a app, which I downloaded for $7, I think it was. So as you can see, it's got a title, enter your email address, and let me in. So it says here, give me 5 minutes, and I'll show you how to make money online as easy as turning on a water faucet. Okay, so all you do is enter in your email, so whatever, enter it in, and then hit let me in. Okay, so that's what you're going to go ahead and make. Okay. So once you've actually made that, there's going to be your page is going to do two things. It's going to take them to a one-time offer, so OTO. And hope you guys are loving my paint skills here, my Photoshop skills, I should say. Now I'm on the Mac. Okay, so it's going to take them up to an OTO. So what OTO is? A one-time offer. They can only get access to this offer once they signed into your list, and then you won't be promoting it to them anymore. Okay, so this is going to be offer off of ClickBank or something. I highly recommend ClickBank actually. You're going to get a high quality product which you know converts well. So that means the more traffic you send to it, the more opt-in rates you're going to get. So maybe 10% people buy from it. So you're going to want a high percent rate. You must know that. Obviously must. Sorry, getting my words mixed up again. As you can see here, I'm getting very excited. So basically, all it is an offer you find off of ClickBank. I'm going to show you how to do now, which after they start opted into your squeeze page here, they're going to be taken straight to it, and then they're going to see it, and then they're going to buy it. Okay, so just write in the what's called chat box on the right hand side if you understand what I mean, and yeah, we'll see if I'm making sense. So you know, I actually find it very hard to get my words out. You know, I've said this a lot, but so you don't actually have to be smart to make money online. And I'm going to show you how. Okay, so Damien says, yes, I understand. So you're doing great. Thank you. Rachel says, yes, I understand. Okay, so we're getting quite a lot of understandings. Okay, so someone doesn't understand the one-time offer here. So basically, all it is an offer of ClickBank or something. It's just basically just an offer. But they go to it once they've signed it. So what you can do to find your offer is go to ClickBank. So I'm in the internet marketing industry, so I'm going to go to e-business and e-marketing. Okay, so then once you're in here, you're going to find a high converting offer to promote. Okay, so as you can see, to find a high converting offer, you want to get a gravity above 20. So as you can see, this one's got 233. This one's got 420. That's so high. You want to get one above 20. So in the internet marketing industry, they specialize in getting them very high. So you can see they're all about 300. But if I was to go to in cooking and wine, cooking, food and wine industry, and then barbecue, see, as you can see, this gravity is 0.87, 0.63, 2.57, 6.92. So as you can see, they're very much lower. So they vary in different niches. So this one's 19.44. I'd still recommend promoting that if you wanted to. So just around 20 gravity is good. But anyway, once you've got your product which you want to promote, you're going to get one which is related to what you're going to be promoting to them later on. So if they want to make money online. So this is a good one. So all you do is simply click promote. So I'm just on one of my demo accounts here. Just click create, and you're going to be presented with your affiliate code. So if I was to copy this here, so this is very, very basic stuff. I'm just showing you quickly so everyone understands. So they go to it, and as you can see, my affiliate is embedded.
Congratulations.
So it's that simple, really. So that's what a one-time offer is. And jump back to my Photoshop quickly. They're going to go to this one-time offer once they've signed into your squeeze page. And then once they go to this, in the background of this, they won't see this, but they're actually going to be subscribed to your list. So just write in list here. For this, you're going to need a autoresponder company. I highly recommend that you go with Aweber. If I can just find my Okay, so here Aweber is just $1 to sign up with. It's aweber.com. I'll leave a link underneath here for the people who's watching this on the replay, but obviously you're watching it live, so just make a note, aweber.com, aweber.com. Then sign up for $1. So basically what it is email autoresponder. Because what an autoresponder is a company which once people sign into your squeeze page, they will get to see, they're going to get to be promoted with loads of different stuff. Actually, I won't log in now. But basically, what happens is when you have your autoresponder company, you're going to be able to choose whether you want to send out a follow-up sequence, which I'm going to teach you in a second, or you want to go ahead and create broadcasts. So basically, what a follow-up sequence is after they've been on your list for 5 days or 2 days or whatever you choose. So after 2 days, they're going to get this email. Then you're going to choose after 5 more days, they're going to get this email. Okay, so after 3 more days after that, they're going to get this email. So as you can see, it's a set number of emails which they get day after day. So day 3 they get this, day 5 they get this, so etc. Okay, so just quickly put a yes if you can understand that in the chat box. And then I'll move on to the broadcasts. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of yeses here. Okay, there we go. So there's a lot of yeses now. I'm just close it off. So what a broadcast is unlike the follow-up where you can send, where they get sent automatically after a certain amount of days there, and a broadcast is you send one out, you choose to write an email. So as of now it's 20 past 2. I could send one out at 1:30, and it would go out to all of the list, no matter how long they've been on your list for. It would go out to all of them at 2:30. Okay, so there's 2 different ways you can do that. And that's it. So what they're going to do off their list, they're going to be presented with follow-up sequences. So this is the golden sequence, which I'm going to teach you about in a little bit later on in my back in my PowerPoint. Okay, so the golden sequence is so email number one, and then they're going to get number 2, and then number 3. Let's go up to 5 quickly here. Okay, so number 5, 4. I hope you guys are loving my Photoshop skills here. Okay, so as you can see, they're going to get all of these different emails. So after email number 1, they might get after day, so they're probably going to get this on day 1, and then day number 3, then day number 5, day number 8, or day number 10. So that's what it could be like. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the emails which you're going to include in this afterwards. Okay, so as you can see, I hope you understand what's going on here. So they go into a squeeze page here. So this is just a very basic outline. They go into a squeeze page here, then they go to your one-time offer, and then you're going to email them to your list. So after the one-time offer, they might go to their inbox. So as you can see here, they go to their inbox, and then they're going to see email number 1 from you. Okay, so that's how they've gone to a list. So your list is going to go here, and then it's going to go. Then that's going to get sent out automatically while they check their inbox. It's going to be sent out here. Okay, so I hope you guys are getting that. I'm going to tell you about the emails you're going to send later on. Okay, so just tell me if you understand here. Okay, so it looks like everyone's understanding. Once again, obviously, if you want any more help or advice after this webinar, just personally message me. Okay, so as you can see, that's basically the outline. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump back to my PowerPoint now, and we'll carry on talking about your golden sequence. So obviously they're going to be sent out automatically. Okay, so creating your golden sequence. Okay, so now you understand how the process works. Okay, so obviously if you don't understand and you want to ask me later, I'll provide you with a diagram which is going to explain it to you, and I'll take you one-on-one and explain it more in detail to make sure you get it, because I am focusing on helping you to succeed, because I want you to succeed, alright? So I'm going to teach you about making the golden sequence. Of course, if you already have an autoresponder, okay, so obviously you need an autoresponder for this to work. So of course, if you don't have an autoresponder, you need to go ahead and buy one. I recommend Aweber. With them, you get it free for the first. So you get it free for the first 30 days. Okay, so Aweber here. Make sure you make a note of that. Actually, it's 1B. So A W E B E-R. Okay, so for everyone who's watching on the replay who didn't manage to make it to this webinar, I'll leave a link under the description. So Aweber. Okay, so you're standing out from the crowd. So when I stand out from the crowd, and the more value that I provide, the higher I stand over my competition, and the more money you make overall. So you need to take that into consideration when you make your golden sequence. Okay, so standing out from the crowd is very important within internet marketing. It's actually very important within every business. For example, if there's two marketers and one is doing exactly the same as everyone else, and then one is doing much more, giving them more value and stand out from the crowd, who are you going to go for? You're not going to go with everyone out, with the person who does the same as everyone else, because you can get that anywhere else. You're going to go for the person who gives you the most value and who stands out from the crowd the most, okay? So you need to write that down. Make sure you make a note and write that down. So when most people build their sequences, they try to promote to their list. Of course they do, because, without promoting, you're not going to make any money, are you? However, this is wrong, okay? So just make sure that you don't promote. You need to treat your list correctly, otherwise you're just going to get so many unsubscribers and it's not going to be effective for you, okay? So I'm going to teach you how you can do that effectively. So in order for you to create your golden sequence, you're going to be different. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to be different and stand out from the crowd, providing more value, and you're actually going to make so much more money. You're sure you're going to promote later on, but you're going to promote, but you're obviously not going to promote, hardcore selling the whole time. Instead of promoting to them straight away, you're going to take time to build a relationship and trust. That's very important, because they're going to be more likely to buy from you if you create a relationship and trust with them. Because in my email inbox right now, I get hundreds of emails every single day from people just promoting me stuff, from random people I've never heard of before. Obviously, I'm not going to buy from them because I can see there's so many in my inbox. Why would I buy from someone which I can see so many of the same promotions coming through to me every single day? I get tons of Empower Network, but come and join me, I'm amazing. Why would I do that? The only people I look for in my inbox is people I know and people I've had a relationship with before, people I've talked to and networked with, and they've given me value before. Then I'll read their emails. And that's going to be the same for you. You would not look in your email inbox and check it out and be like, oh, there's so-and-so. I've never heard of you before, but I'm going to buy this $5,000 thing from you. You would look in your inbox and you would see, okay, there's someone I know. I've actually worked with them in the past. I know they're really good and they've given me a load of value before. I'll read their email, wouldn't you? So that's what we're going to do for your list. Okay, so they're going to make you look as it's going to make you look as an authority figure. So there's many different ways you can do this. I'm going to explain them now. Okay, so for the first two emails, you're not going to sell. You do it for more emails, but first two is perfectly fine. Instead, you're going to introduce yourself. Okay, so you're going to say maybe, hi, my name's Tom Glover. I've been working on. So you know how I introduced myself at the beginning. That's what you can do. So you could do this in yours. Hey, thanks for signing into my thing. My name is Tom Glover, and I've been making money online for 7 years now. Or you could be, my name is Barry James, and I've been making money online for 4 years now. Or I'm just getting started. And then you could be like, Okay, so I've made a good amount of money, but I want to help more people, or anything like that. Just explain yourself, introduce yourself, say why you want to help them, why they should read out your emails, etc. Okay, so and you're going to provide them with value. This is something which has taken me years to learn. Okay, so as I told you before, you are going to where's it going? So you're going to stand out from the crowd and you're going to provide them with value. Okay, so most people don't even bother to take the chance to introduce himself. I mean, I think that's ridiculous. How can people expect them to buy from them if they don't take the time to introduce themselves and build relationships? And you're going to do this through introducing yourself and providing them value. Okay, so by doing this, it is going to let them know who you are, and it's going to make them more likely to open, click, and buy from you. Also, so it's going to make them more likely to open your emails. So I'm going to show you how to create the valuable emails in a second here. So then on the third or fourth day, that should say email. So on the third or fourth email, you're going to send them a link to an affiliate product. If you have your own product already, that's very, very good. You can send it straight to that because it's going to obviously. So for my list, they obviously know I'm Tom Glover, and if they see Tom Glover's name on a product, then they're more likely to buy it because they've had the relationship with me. So that would be good for you if you have your own product. Okay, so make sure that you send them a product that is highly related to your list. E.g., if you're in their weight loss niche, you might want to tell them a book about losing weight fast. So within the internet marketing industry, you might tell them how to make money within the next week, a coaching program which is going to help them to make more money, or anything like that. Okay, so you also need to make sure that you pitch a high quality product, one which is going to help them. So let me show you how to create a high quality, how you just find a high quality. I've already shown you that on ClickBank, so I'm not going to do that again. So you need to pitch a high quality product. I recommend that you pitch them a product which you've already tried out, you know that it's made you money. Maybe you could provide them a case study with it. You know, I tried it out for a week and I made $500 or anything like that. Because even if you promote a low quality product to your list, sure, you might make sales straight away, but then they're more likely to get refunded and then you're just going to lose out on money. So really, there is no point in promoting a high quality product. Okay, so once again, I've already shown you how to find a high quality product. So what you're going to do is go to ClickBank like I showed you earlier and find one of those. And I'm going to tell you how to structure some content for your emails right now. Okay, so creating your content. Okay, so now you know the structure that you're going to follow, e.g. After 4 days you're going to send this free stuff, so it's going to be, you're going to send a load of free content and then you're going to pitch a product to them. So you know the structure that you're going to follow. You now need to start to create some content. There's many different ways which you can go ahead and create content, but I'm going to show you the most effective ones which I have found to work the best. Okay, so for this, I highly recommend that you create your own blog. And once again, you've got to do it on WordPress. You don't have to, but I recommend that you do it on WordPress because it's the best. So what you do is, when you're creating your blog, you're also going to be driving traffic to that. So you're going to be building your list and your blog at the same time. So how can you see how powerful that is? So you're going to be paying for traffic, and then the traffic is going to, or you're not even going to pay for it in all cases, but you're going to get traffic, and it's also going to build your list, and it's going to build your blog. So it's killing two birds with one stone, metaphorically speaking. So this gives your subscribers a place that they can go and check out what you're getting up to. It's great because it's also going to get more people to from around the web to your blog, and then they're going to turn into subscribers, and it's also going to give your subscribers a place where they can go out and check out your free content, what you email to them. Okay, so also it gives them a proof that you're trying to help them. Because otherwise, as I said earlier, most people just try and promote to their lists, but this is giving them proof that you're an authority figure and you know what you're doing and you actually want to help them, unlike the other scammers. So getting it done. Here are some different ways that you can create your valuable content. So you need to make sure that the content you create is going to be the highest value that you can give to your list. This is going to make them more likely to open your emails, and it's going to do a whole ton of good things. It's going to give you good karma as well, so it's going to bring you back good stuff. Okay, so here's the different ways. You can make a YouTube video and then embed it into your blog. You can buy PLR products and rename them as your own and give them out freebies as that. So for these, I'm not going to show you how to do each individual one because you can work it out for yourself or outsource it, because obviously we don't have time. It's running quite long anyway, this webinar. But if you want help further, you can go ahead and contact me. So articles, so you can write an article onto your blog and send that to your list. Previous products, so if you found a previous product which you thought was really good, and then you want to go ahead and teach people how they can do exactly the same which you learn. For example, if you learn how to build a list very easily, you could teach your list how to build a list for their own, something like that. And then you can go ahead and go to other blogs and check out what they're writing and just put it into your own words, rebrand it, etc. Because that's what most of the best marketers do, actually just use other people's content and rebrand it and repackage it. Because obviously not everything is unique and new. It's going to be the same products, etc., with their own twist on it. For example, in the real world, there's loads of different twists on the phone, isn't there? So there's the Apple iPhone, the Samsung, etc. So you put your own twist on it, teach it how you want to teach it, etc. So those are the best ways which you can create your content. And once again, as I said before, I recommend that you host it on your own blog here. On the different modules, I'm going to show you how to do that. How you can set up your own blog. So I'll go ahead and leave a link below this video for people who's watching it on the replay, and if you want to check it out after this webinar. So presenting your content. So let me just have a drink here very quickly. Okay, so once you have an idea of the content that you want to share with your list, you need to decide how you're going to present it to them. I highly recommend that you make videos. So once again, you need to choose which way you're going to present it, whether it's articles, YouTube videos, etc. So that's actually, so that's how you can, different ways that you can create your valuable. Okay, so I highly recommend that you make videos. Wait, actually, let me just point out here that you can also go to YouTube and rebrand what people already teach on YouTube. So obviously you rebrand the PLR products, and you can check out different articles which you can rebrand as yourself. So maybe it's how to get ranked in Google, you can rebrand it for yourself. Previous products, obviously rebrand it, and other blogs you can rebrand this as well. And then you want to go ahead and post it on articles and YouTube. So that's how you're going to present it. So these are the ways which you're going to get content. If I messed up a little bit there, I'm sorry, so just make sure that you got that clear. That's how you're going to get the content and rebrand it as yourself here. So I highly recommend that you make your videos. You can make a webinar like this one, or you can make a free video series or free videos. That's all fine as well. However, if you don't like getting in front of the camera, I know I'm not now, but if you don't like getting in front of the camera and making videos, you can go ahead and write an article. So by now, you know that for the first 2 or 3 days, you're going to introduce yourself and give them some value. So you're going to give them the value through your blog. So once again, it's going to be growing your blog and your list. So it's going to be killing 2 birds with one stone. And then on the 3rd and 4th day, you're going to be promoting a product that's going to help them. So as an added bonus here, I recommend that you spend 2 days per promotion. This is because they might see the offer once, and then they want to go ahead and check it out, and then it's gone, and then they can't see it. But if you put it into their inbox twice, then they're more likely to act onto it. And obviously it's going to make you more money. So after that, you're going to want to follow this plan. So send them one valuable email per week. Once again, the value you're going to do is through here, through your blogs. I'm just drilling it into you here. So send them one, promote to them 3 or 4 times per week. Products that will help them. Remember, this is going to do high quality product. Them 3 or 4 products a week, a couple of times if you want more help. In order for you to get as many opens and clicks in your emails, you need to make sure that you follow these simple rules I've developed. Okay, so subject line. For the subject line, you're going to want to either create curiosity or state benefits, which is going to make them want to open it. I've got an example here. So curiosity. An example of this which will work well for me is the weirdest squeeze page ever. Would that make you want to click on it? Or the weirdest way to make money ever? that would make people want to click on it, okay? So that's the curiosity. Make sure you're writing these down, of course. So it makes people want to see what it is. Okay, so benefits stating how to gain 500 subscribers now, or how to make $500 within a week. That could be your case study, as I said earlier, or anything like that. So it's going to provide them with what they can do. How I made £8,000 in a week, or whatever, something like that. So benefit stating how I got 500 how to gain 500 subscribers now. So it makes people want to learn how to do it, whereas this one makes people want to see what it is. This makes them want to learn how to do it and how they can do it for themselves. Okay, so now once you've done that, you're going to want to go ahead and create the copy. And the copy is basically the body. The whole point of the email is to sell the link, so sell them to click on the link. That's all you want to do. I think I'll talk about it a little bit later on, but that's all you're going to want to do. Just sell them to click the link. Just think of it. Instead of trying to sell them a product, you want to sell them to click the link. Nothing else. You don't want to sell them a product. That's a sales page's task. Your task is just to get them to the sales page. So you sell the link to them. So when you write your email, think to yourself, would I say this to a valued friend? If you wouldn't email it to a valued friend, then you want to go ahead and rewrite it. You don't want to make it like buy this now or anything like that. This is something which I found helpful. Maybe you'll find it helpful as well. Something like that. So write it as you think of a valued friend. That's what I always do. Every time I read through my email, I think, would I send this to a valued friend? And that's going to make you have more opens, clicks, and make better relationships. So make sure that you never sell. That's the sales page's task. Yours is simply to sell them, click to the link. So as I said before, you never want to sell them the product. You want to sell them to click the link. So your task is just to make them click the link through your email and go to the sales page. Okay, so here's the structure. Here's the body structure. So write this down. So that's going to be very helpful for you if you write it down. I've got this printed out and stuck to my wall. So for number one, you've got to introduce the topic of the link. So for example, if I was writing an email for this webinar, I could be like, within the webinar, I'm going to be hosting a webinar which is I'm going to be hosting a webinar which is going to be teaching you how you can build your own money-making machine, something like that, and I'll put a link and then state the benefits of what they will get if they click the link. So you will be able to create your own money-making machine within 1 week. You'll be able to be driving traffic to it. You'll be able to grow your blog as well. You'll be able to make money with a push of a button. You'll be able to automate it. All of those things. Then once again you put the link in again, and then after that you want to show the results to other people. So obviously if you're promoting a product you want to do this. So testimonials, I can never say it, testimonials and case studies. So if you've already done a case study for a product, you may want to go ahead and include that within your email, maybe a link, or you write it in there. It's up to you. And then once after that you want to go ahead and put in your link again, and then after that put a final sentence, so something like, this is really great, or I think this will help you, or I look forward to hearing your success stories, or something like that. Okay, let me just grab a drink of water here. Okay, so I hope it's all making sense to you here. Just quickly write in the chat box on the right hand side whether you think whether it's helping you, and you can see how it's going to make you a lot of money. Okay, so let me just have a look. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of yeses in now. Yeah, I can see how it's going to work. Yeah, it's going to make me a lot of money. Yeah, How do I get traffic? Someone says. I'm actually going to send you out an email with a different video which I've made, which can teach you how to make traffic, how to get traffic, sorry. And for the people who are watching it on the recording, there should be a video underneath or a link. So yeah, that's how it is. I'm not actually in this webinar. I just want to go ahead and teach you how you can make your golden sequence and how you can make your own money-making machine. I'm not going to go into great detail about it because I don't need to, because I got presented this before, and this is actually what got me started on the internet, so I know it can get you started as well. Okay, so now you know how to create high opening emails. Well done, you're on the road to success, as you already know you were, because I'm working with you to make sure that you are on the road to success. and that I'm not like any other scammer, so I'm not going to guide you off the road to success. You are going to be on it, guys. Okay? You are on the road to success. You, right here, on this webinar, you're on the road to success. And when you're watching the training modules, you as well are on the road to success. Okay, so bonus. Okay, so knowing when to send your emails is recommended, but not necessary. So sending basically is what time you want your emails to be sent out. So recently I've been doing some testing to see what's got me the best results, and I'm going to give them to you as a bonus. This is not your main bonus. Remember, if you stay to the end, I'm going to give you a higher, more valuable bonus, which you're going to be able to copy and paste to make a lot of money with. Okay, so however, in my testing, I've found the best times to send out free content versus the best time for promotion. So I've gone ahead and done a bit of research, and I've found the best times to send out free content and the best time to send out promotions. What's going to make you the most money and what's going to get you the best clicks, etc. Okay, so free content, you need to send it out. So link out to your autoresponder to send that at 7 AM EST. That is Eastern Time in the United States. Go ahead and write that down now. You should be making notes anyway, but write that down. So free content is 7 AM to East, and promotions you're going to go ahead. You're going to go ahead and send out at 12 PM EST. Once again, this is Eastern Time, and these are both the best ways that I found. They might not work the best for you, but I thought I'd share them with you anyway because they work very, very well for me, and I reckon that you'll be able to make a lot of money with them. Okay, so although this works best for me, it might not work for you. I recommend that you test it. Okay, so once you've been starting to make a lot of money, you're going to want to go ahead and test out what works best for your list, e.g. time-wise. So that's what you're going to go ahead and do. So that's what I did for mine, and those are the results that I found. They may differ to yours, but I recommend that you go ahead and check them out. Okay, so that's it. That's all there is to how you can create your own money-making machine. I'm going to leave a video underneath this webinar replay for those people on the catch-up, and for you who's watching it live now, a video underneath how to automate it. And basically the way you're going to do that is through driving as much traffic as you can through the front end, you know, where I put the $1 in earlier, and that's going to automate it because it's going to bring you out money at the other end. So that's what you're going to have to do, put in traffic and get it out the other end. There's some other bits and bolts which I'm going to go into share with you, and I give it to you for free because you paid a lot of money to be on this webinar, and I want you to succeed, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. So by following this exact system, you'll be able to create your own very own money-making machine. I mean, when I first watched it, I thought that was very, very incredible that you could do that. But I've worked out that you can do it, and that you can make a lot of money doing it because I've shown you from experience, and I was once in your shoes. So just stick with this, and you're going to make a lot of money. So this is the exact system that I use to make 80% of all my income. So I know that it's very, very powerful. So 80% of my income. How crazy is that? From this thing I just shared with you for a high-ticket webinar, it's make 80%. It makes 80% of my income today, and so I'm giving you that much, that ability for you to be able to create that much money. That is a lot of money, guys. Okay, so although I have taught you how to create your own golden sequence, you need to know how to automate it, allowing you to make money all day, every day with your computer, whether you're working or not. So you could be in the pub, in the bar, and you should still be making money through this technique. So you're going to want to automate it. Once again, there's going to be the video. So for this, go to, okay, so I haven't actually put that in there because, you know, it might change by the time that you get it. But it's going to be within module 2 of the free training which I'm giving you. So you want to go ahead and check that out. Once again, if you can't find it, go ahead and contact me, and I'll reply to you very, very shortly, and we can go from there. I'll show you where it is, and I can also give you the free consulting. Okay, so that's all there is to it. So make sure that you've written it down, I think. I don't really know what word that is, but so make sure you wrote it down and start implementing it. That's the key for you to be able to make money. You need to start implementing what you learn. There's no point you learning one thing this week, another thing the next week if you don't implement it. So you need to make a commitment to yourself that you implement it. Okay. Yes, that's all there is for that. So so the bonus which I'm going to offer you to stay in at the end of this webinar. I'm very excited about giving it to you because it's made me a lot of money in the past, and it's going to make you a lot of money as well. So as promised, I told you that I'll give you a bonus to stay until the end. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to give you my highest converting email sequence for you to copy and paste straight into your autoresponder. So that means you're going to have the most highest converting email sequence, which I've created. I've already made it, so you don't have to do any other work, which you copy and paste straight into your autoresponder. Does that sound good? Okay, so you can make the same results that I do. So I'm going to be giving you the exact same thing which I use to make 80% of my income. And it's going to be yours for free, just for staying a part of this webinar, and I want you to succeed. That's why I'm giving it to you. Okay, so go to X. Okay, so I need to fill that in, sorry about that, to download yours now. So I haven't actually finalised it yet, so I'm going to go ahead and email it out to you tomorrow. But once again, if you're watching this on the replay, it will be underneath this video, because I know that a couple of you couldn't be here today. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'll email it out to you who's on the webinar today. I'll email it out to you after this webinar. So once again, if you got stuck there or you can't find it, go ahead and contact me, and I will personally show you where it is. Okay, so sorry about that X there. So yeah, so go and download yours now and copy and paste it right in. Okay, so thank you. Thank you for spending the time to watch this webinar. Did you learn anything from it? If you did, go ahead and contact me. Tell me what you found good and what you found bad. I know that in the past, when I've done these webinars, loads and loads of people have been telling me how good they have been and how valuable they are. I hope this being value for money. I'm going to be sending you a whole load of create more value and tutorials through your inbox shortly, and also on the training sites which you have access to. So go ahead and implement what I've taught you and check out Module 1 and Module 2 as well. That's all I've got for today, so be sure to check out my other video teaching you how to automate the process. Okay, I don't think I wrote that in. Okay, so that's all there is there. Okay, so that's all there is. So make sure that you check out the automation automation video which I've created for you there. Let me jump back to my slide very quickly just to sign off. See, so you know, you don't actually have to be that clever to make money online. See, look at me, I'm all over the place, but I still manage. Oh, I've done it again. Right, don't bother about that. Okay, so that's all I've got for you today, so be sure to check out my other video teaching you how to automate the process. Okay, so I haven't wrote it in again, so you'll be able to see it underneath this video, or contact me, or I'm going to send it out after this webinar. So there's loads and loads of different ways which you're going to make money, and you're going to be able to make a lot of money with me, because I'm going to put in every effort I can to help you make money. Okay, so that's all I've got for you. I'd like to personally thank you for being on the webinar. And now we can open our live Q&A live questions and answers session.